Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And this is another hip hop video. I got another question for y'all. Along with Master P, this legendary CEO, like I said, he built an empire too. Loud Records. Loud Records, it's just as good of a record label as No Limit Records that Master P had started up, but I got a question for y'all. This CEO, this boss, he has signed this rap group from Memphis, Tennessee, 3 6 Mafia. He had ended up signing them to Loud Records. But in the early days, like 3 6 Mafia, there was some people that said that they kind of sounded like this other rap group that's from Cleveland, Ohio, that I'm about to speak about because they ended up having a versus battle, and during the battle, one of the members from this rap group had ended up throwing a bottle at one of the members from 3 6 Mafia, Gangsta Boo, which Gangsta Boo, she ended up passing away, God rest her soul, RIP. But one of the members from the other rap group felt like he was being disrespected. But anyway, I was just wanting to chat with y'all. I got a question for y'all. What if Steve Rifkind signed Bone Thugs and Harmony to Loud Records while Bone Thugs and Harmony was on the come up? My fellow Loud Records fans, my fellow Bone Thugs and Harmony fans, let's chat. Let's have a discussion about this. What if Steve Rifkind signed Bone Thugs and Harmony to Loud while Bone Thugs and Harmony was on the come up? Yeah, 3 6 Mafia, yeah, 3 6 Mafia, they're a rap group from Memphis, Tennessee, and I mean, in the early days, like people were saying that they sounded like Bone Thugs and Harmony, but I'm more of a Bone Thugs and Harmony fan. But yeah, just what if Steve Rifkin signed Bone Thugs and Harmony to Loud while Bone Thugs and Harmony was on the come up? I'm gonna give you my answer like I do as always. If Steve Rifkin signed Bone Thugs and Harmony, it would have been a great move. It would have been awesome. It was a great move that Eazy-E has signed Bone Thugs and Harmony to Ruthless Records, but the thing that sucked about it is that Eazy-E had ended up getting sick with AIDS and he had passed away unexpectedly. But when Eazy-E signed Bone Thugs and Harmony to Ruthless Records, Eazy-E took care of them. Eazy-E had looked out for them. Eazy-E didn't even want them to get involved with the beef that they had with Death Row, but they wanted to get involved. They wanted to help Eazy-E out, but you see, like Eazy-E had told them that he didn't like want them to be involved in the beef. He wanted them to be able to do their own thing, but yeah, if Steve Rifkin signed Bone Thugs and Harmony to Loud Records instead while they won the come up, it would have been just as good of a move. You know what I mean? Because Steve Rifkin was saying something in an interview about after Easy E passed away, something about the group had went over to something about SRC or something. I don't know the full details, but it was a Vlad TV interview that he did. And you see, when it comes down to a platform like Vlad TV is like one of the biggest platforms in hip hop. And yeah, people do be saying that DJ Vlad is this, DJ Vlad is that, DJ Vlad is a culture vulture. I mean, I myself, I sometimes I feel that DJ Vlad is kind of out of line for some of the stuff that he may ask these rappers, but yeah, like when it comes down to Loud Records was just as big of an empire as No Limit. And that's the thing. I remember Steve Rifkin, he was actually talking about Master P in those Vlad TV interviews that he was doing, saying that like he was like watching Master P, seeing what he was doing. He was actually learning from Master P. He felt inspired from Master P because he was trying to figure out what Master P was doing. Like Steve Rifkind was actually learning from Master P. And, you know what I mean? Like I was saying, Steve Rifkind, the same way Master P built an empire with no limit, Steve Rifkind did the same thing with Loud Records, signing Wu-Tang Clan, Big Pun, Exhibit, Mobb Deep, 3 6 Mafia. Yeah, like, Loud Records, they had an empire. But yeah, Steve Rifkin signing Bone Thugs and Harmony, it would have been amazing. It would have been awesome. It would have been great because that's the thing. Steve Rifkin, he signed Wu Tang Clan and he signed 3 6 Mafia. Steve Rifkin actually signed two groups to Loud Records, but they wasn't signed to Loud at the same time because Wu Tang Clan they only did like a 5 year deal with Loud Records. And then 3 6 Mafia had ended up signing to Loud later on. But yeah, if Steve Rifkin would have signed if Steve Rifkin, if he would have signed Bone Thugs to Loud Records, it would have been amazing. But yeah, my fellow Bone Thugs and Harmony fans, let's chat. Let's have a discussion about this. Do y'all feel it would have been dope if Steve Rifkin signed Bone Thugs and Harmony to Loud while they was on the come up? Let's have a discussion about this. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.